Perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. This defense for the Chiefs, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And with the playoffs ahead, this is how you build momentum, because they pitched a shutout last week, and I don't care who you're playing. That's not easy to do at this level, and they're playing their best football at the right time of year.
Throwing on second down, Lance. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Nick Bonito in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Yeah, I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. And when you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
Lance now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively.
You coughed it up, brother.
Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yep, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over.
You coughed it up, brother.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And room there to work it inside the 25. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now here's Mahomes. Touchdown! Travis Kelce, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing now is Lance. And his throw is going to be incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Don't stay out there like Mike Tyson.
Jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Bullshit. This is a dangerous defense.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
On 1st down, Mahomes.
Got him.
Left side, and it's complete.
Got him.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Final 30 seconds of this 1st quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
MC Hammer.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Chiefs have taken a 13-0 1st quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced apart to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Moose.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And Lance now to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Stop it.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I know where he's going. Kittle. He's going to Kittle. Send him on the post. He's going to send him on the post.
Now Lance.
Told you.
And this one incomplete.
Send him on the post.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Throwing his lance on third down. And that will be incomplete.
Mother, we see Palomalo out there.
They've been showing their best coverage on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
OG Dorito biscuits. We're going to trade away. Bosa.
Ready?
Trade away Bosa. OG Dorito biscuits.
Lance and company going on fourth down.
And
it's incomplete. They cannot
boys out there.
Turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
Coach, them plays don't want to trick your ass up.
Ball back in excellent field position.
Coach, them plays don't go. Shut up.
Mahomes now on first down. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the 40 now on second down, Mahomes. And the tackle going to be made
boy
at
got
the 38.
all kind of skills.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity
Boy
there
got
for
all
the offense
kind of
because the defense brought
skills.
pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down, escaping the pressure right.
Oh, kind of
He'll
pocket.
get this complete to
Oh,
Kadarius
kind of
Toney.
pocket. So
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Kind of pocket.
Things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
What kind of defense this is? We go abuse this bitch.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
We go
And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Niggas over them stars. We going over here.
Yeah, they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Wait.
Oh, nice move. And the Chiefs are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. It seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case,
and he is in.
You better get your draft.
Kansas City. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead.
Make you a powerhouse.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-0.
We'll make you a powerhouse.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Come out of here dead.
And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Come out of here dead.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
I will put a play together.
On 1st down,
Find
Lance.
your ass here.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. It was a solid check down there with pressure coming, wasn't it?
It was, because you're trying to go through your progression. And when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast you have to do your reads, and able to come back and find him in open space. That's a really nice play.
A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and inches.
Your
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Oh,
and he's going to have the first down at the 38. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
There we go.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. He'll get this out right here, McCaffrey. And he's dropped
Nowhere.
to 40. Gain of 3. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance.
Waiting on.
And his throw's going to be in.
See Deion checking it. Don't you see Deion checking it?
He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one,
crazy.
and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Come them killers. Uh-oh.
Shotgun now for Lance. And he'll be hit as he
Here comes
releases
them
it,
killers.
and that'll fall incomplete.
That nigga Lance doo-dooed on this. Damn, you
Damn,
both of
at
them.
least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start
Damn,
concocting
here
some
come
offense.
both
They'll
of
move
them.
the ball downfield.
Somebody got these motherfuckers. My man, he going for it. He said, fuck it.
wants to throw for it on 4th down.
Well, don't you see Palomalo out there? Don't you know the Pittsburgh Steelers history? That's Palomalo, Mala Walla. Who is that? That's Mala Walla. Why did he do that?
And the slot man goes in motion left. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away from the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On play action, it's Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's got his man. That's Hardman. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Where he at?
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
He said no.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked
up by Grant Delpit. And the Niners are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. To the 43, 2nd down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. Room here to run. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards to pick up there.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Yeah, you're not finna control it, man. Get the fuck on.
On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. And he's got some space here.
Boy, got shit to do.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kene Nwangu, 52 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history.
Oh, that was my
trying to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Lance.
Oh, Deion Sanders, baby.
Good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
See that boy glowing?
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
To throw, it's Lance.
Oh, interception.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage.
Damn.
As that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
I'm rolling the dice. I'm rolling the dice. I'm rolling the dice.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
I'm rolling the dice.
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
This guy said, I'm rolling
scratcher there.
dice.
And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Get back. Friday Night Lights.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
91 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Okay.
Good work there, holding him out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold the ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd and
I know how
goal
to
from
play
the
this
1.
shit. Watch this D-line ain't gonna come close this time. Watch this. Stand their ass up on the line.
And they'll turn to the power game to try
Stand
to get
their
it
ass
in.
up on the
And he
line.
will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. It's the fullback with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Chiefs open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes this 35-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
26 Mike. I'm going to run you over.
In motion comes the tight end left.
Who's that?
They don't even want to go. Fuck that.
On 2nd and 12, Lance. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
26 Mike.
Here's Lance.
Boy, please.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I told you, Dion.
Up by Justin Reed.
Man, Dion out. Man, how you catch it?
Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
So after the
Cookie.
INT, here's
What the
Mahomes. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally. And
he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Man, what was that nigga flying through? He went dive.
Touchdown. And the Chiefs get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Get your gig.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it is 42-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Here's Butker.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
On 2nd and 7.
Boy, don't you see Deion Sanders over there? Dance on him.
He will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Boy, don't you see Deion Sanders over there?
Something happened here in this third
Don't
quarter,
you?
CD, but I don't think a pick six is
Give me
exactly
that.
what they had in mind.
No, not
Don't
at
you
all.
see
because
Deion
this
Sanders
offense,
over
they've been
there?
stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagged them, the turnovers. They've had issues
Go get them!
in their possession.
Go get them!
All coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Another try after the first down sack.
Lance. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball
Like,
is loose.
killing
It's
these
picked up by the
niggas.
Chiefs. And 1st and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, there's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the...
He up in there. He up in there. Building everybody. Everybody got to be built, damn it.
His 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Kill him!
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles.
Man, we everywhere. We everywhere. You go keep this 20 yards. We everywhere.
Unfortunately for them, helped to put this
We
game out of
everywhere
reach.
you ain't.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is how
Deion won't even let him loose. Look, Deion won't.
take care of the football. No more
Deion won't let him
turnovers.
loose.
That works.
Glued to him.
Letting up today, partner, because they forced big turnovers.
nigga been glowing the whole game.
Tough for them to get yards
Glued to him.
let alone put points up on the board.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Lance looking to throw it.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
Damn, he got a
He's going to have
pass.
a Niners first down as they're
I
able
didn't
to
even
get
know
the
he was.
third down
I
conversion.
thought he was hurt.
So another
I ain't
on-target
seen
throw in
his
that
name
last one,
all
Charles. Going to
game.
put him
I
up
thought
over
he was
5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed, it is not,
Don't
because
go
this is not
cocky.
a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom
Get up.
Brady, Dan Marino,
This nigga Deion going crazy.
Famers.
And that one drops down,
He
incomplete.
Prism.
Coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Single, single slot. Hey, watch number 5, watch number 5. Mike 35. Don't get nervous. 35's the mic. Hey, let's get in there,
Again, it's Lance.
I need that. I
Lance
knew it was
throws the
coming.
interception, his 3rd.
And some space here.
Ooh! Milo got the #1 defense. I'm coming to get that shit.
It's already ugly, and now it's
Shit.
becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah,
Boy
but
got the
those of you that
#1
knows they've got
defense.
this
I'm
game in
coming
the
to
bag
get
with this
that
huge
shit.
lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be
Free agency
freewheeling now.
built
All of them are going to take
dynasty.
chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Butker now to kick this one away.
Can't be right.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
And my motherfucker, I can't even pick my play. Fuck it. They want that motherfucker to say, the peer connection has been lost.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they've been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue.
They out there like Mike
I'm so
Tyson.
glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of
They
NFL
be on
games,
no
and
more.
we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them,
35's the mic.
both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense.
Come here.
And frankly, I think the
Exactly,
two of us
man.
have watched from behind our hands,
Give up.
trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Chris Jones, give up. Watch this. He ain't even throw him down.
He's
Man,
been
that hurt.
sacked in this ball game.
Man, that nigga said, man, that hurt.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long.
35's the mic. Bring it.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, please.
And it's
Please.
incomplete. Took
Boy,
a shot, couldn't
Palomalo.
connect.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one
What are he
side
going
and an
for?
inability to advance the ball from the other.
The
What you
49ers
think
now
you
going to use the first of their
40-point
timeouts.
touchdown?
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back
Back in
after
it.
this.
I'm back in it. Man, go on and punt it. Oh, Lord. Look what he did, guys.
Ready. Black. 95. Double time. You got 3. 3 down.
Think he finna throw it to Kittle?
Mike 35. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Pause red. 35's the Mike. Tackle.
Fuck.
Mike 35. Let's pick up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's
Here we come.
Desperation time here. Lance.
Here comes Dion.
Time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Justin.
Oh, I'm loving the way this boy is playing.
Possession of the football.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. Being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Don't call. Man, that's bullshit. He way down motherfucking field.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Okay. What we got here? Okay.
Hey, check Mike 57. Check.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. And
They got a 100-yard pass.
He crosses over out of bounds. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
17
Working from the
touchdowns.
gun.
Bam!
And he's
17. Why he keep
in the end zone.
diving?
Touchdown, Kansas
17
City.
touchdowns.
A great play there. His second
Damn, the
touchdown
ball
of the
like
night.
this shit
And
so
the Chiefs
high.
add on to their lead, and
We
they
doing
are also
too much.
closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit.
Oh, another pick.
What silver linings, what
Oh,
can they look
another
to do
pick.
here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best.
Oh, come on, turn around.
To take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance.
There you go.
Here's another
Sneed, what you
interception.
Oh, you too
Picked
fat.
off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this
Pick
one
six.
home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they'll hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. From snap one.
I know y'all watching this like, damn!
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And no effort to bring this one out.
Don't waste my time no more with that shit.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself.
That's why I'm taking on here, bitch. You better get over there.
Get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here's Lance to throw it.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Good job going here.
That one. It's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Lance looks to throw again.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the
Put Dion there.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Look at this.
The catch is made. And he's
This nigga will not play safety no more.
Too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Extra point by Gay is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They go play action. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the 49ers are going to get the football back at their own 17. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that.
That boy nervous.
They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Lance now on first down.
You see Deion over there.
This is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee you, quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Killers.
The Lance going to throw.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
The Lance finding Debo there for the Niner first.
Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Stop it.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
35's the Mike. Danny. Mike 35, Mike 35. I got him. 35's the Mike. I smell.
From the 36, Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. Get that quarterback at all costs.
Black shot.
26 Mike,
Back to throw. Lance. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
35's the Mike. What's the run?
Black ultra.
Mike 35, Mike 35. Here we go. 35's the Mike. Pick me up. Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try.
From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
Oh, yeah, you got 10. What? Uh-oh. There you go. That's what I've been looking for.